Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you the new add-on I'm working on. This is called the Quicklink Select add-on, and it will be a free add-on that's going to be a support tool for random flow. So in the past videos I've shown you the alt event key in random flow, or the alt event feature, and it works by if you select a face and then press alt and click on any of the operators that deal with geometry. So pressing alt and then clicking on random panels, it selects the faces connected to the original selected face. um, it selects all the linked faces from it based on a sharpness or angle threshold value. It works the same way as in the select mode in Blender, the vanilla operator linked flat faces. And if you open the F9 or redo panel, after the operation, you can see the sharpness threshold. And it basically stopped the expanding selection on these sharp edges because the transition doesn't um, doesn't go above the sharpness threshold right here. So if we increase this, you can see that the neighboring faces in the sharp edge here has been selected. So it works like that. But the disadvantage of using the alt key event feature in random flow is that you cannot change the sharpness threshold in the operation or in the redo panels of the random operators. For example, random panels, there's no way to change the sharpness threshold for this selection. And the only way to change it is in settings right here, sharpness. But you have to change it before using the operator or random operator. And you can change it during or after the operation. So the quick link select add-on will of course address this issue. So you can just hover the mouse on any face and press Shift F, and it will select those faces based on the sharpness threshold. You can see that the uh, selection has also been delimited using the sharpness or the sharp edges. So, for example, if I want to randomize this part of the mesh, Shift F, and here Shift F, and then use the random operators, for example, this one. Okay, and I think I have let's toggle this off. So in edit mode, you can select those faces using the Shift F hotkey assigned to the add-on, and then random panels, for example. And the selection remains. So Alt A to deselect, then you can press Shift F again by hovering the mouse cursor on any face, and it will use the same operation as the linked flat faces behavior or the operator behavior. Okay, so, and the great thing about this is that you can use it in object mode as well. So no selection. You just have to make sure that there is no selection first before you start. So Alt A to select everything, and then go to object mode. And then we're going to toggle on the clear selection. This means that when we use the random operator, the selection will be disabled or cleared. So by default, the clear selection is off. So when you use the random operators, you can keep using it on the previously selected faces. So you can layer the effects. Oops, not that. So you can layer the effect on top of each other. That's This is just for example, and then you can, for example, create random scatter points to 50, use uniform value 0.01 or 0.5. So you can layer the effect using that method with the clear selection toggled off. Okay, so but if you want to use it for the link select add-on to basically um, quickly detail parts of the mesh in object mode. So we need to toggle toggle on the clear selection or enable the clear selection toggle here. So when we use the random panels, for example, and create geometry and create another effect, you can see that no faces have been selected because the last selection has been removed or cleared away. So going back here, make sure that no faces are selected, Alt A, and then go to object mode. In settings, enable clear selection. Then we can use the Shift F hotkey even in object mode. So, for example, this area here, Shift F, and here, Shift F, they have been selected. So, what we can do is Shift F, F, Shift F right here as well, and then control panels. I mean random panels, not control panels. And then those selection has been cleared, so you can use it again on areas. So for example here, so it's easier to create this detail. You don't have to go to edit mode anymore. Okay, so this is just an example. So right now, let's just clear away our testing. So right now, um, the raycast cannot penetrate the obstructing object. So what I want to do before I release it is to at least be able to select the previously selected face again by manually again using the hotkey Shift F. So right now it can't do that because of the obstructing faces. So for example, this and this area here, we create the detail. Those faces have been removed. Those selected faces have been cleared or removed, and if we use the random panels, no operator, you can see that no faces have been selected. So if we want to select those area again, oh, okay, I guess it worked. So it didn't work before, so I thought it wouldn't work. Okay, you can layer it this way, but if we shift Q, random cells, no face selected, we can select the same area again because the source object is still selected, and then okay. So I guess it works. So what I'm instead going to do before releasing this add-on, it's going to be free in my Patreon, and you can just become a free member and download it for free. So you can use it as a support for random flow, or you can use it for other things as well, even if you don't have random flow. So for example, Shift F here and Shift F again to layer the back. Okay, so that's good. So what I want to do before releasing the add-on is to add more delimiter to this. Probably something like a sharpness or mark sharp edges, and then edges that are marked with seams. That can also be a delimiter. So it's kind of like I think J. So it's kind of like this. These are the delimiters. We have seam sharp materials, and in this case, I can add the seams and also the mark sharp edges and probably the material as well. Okay, the material will be a bit harder, so I'll probably release it after adding the mark sharp edges and seams with edges with seams delimiter, so you can use it with the random flow add-on. So let's test it with cylinder and 64. There's also a bunch of changes with something like mesh mode. I'm just waiting for 42.3 to pass the updates because of the redo panel bug in 42.2. They've already said that the redo panel bug is going to be fixed in the 42.3. This is about the redo panel not refreshing when you move or rotate the viewport once the redo panel has disappeared. For example, this and oops, it disappeared, and we use bevel. The UI is supposed to change, but it did not. So this is what it looks like. Inset bevel, so it changes. But once it disappears, you move the viewport. First F9, the UI doesn't change. Okay, so but it changes if you um, make the redo panel disappear, then make it reappear again. Okay, so one, you can use Shift F here as well. Shift F. So basically selects all the face loops. You can affect the sharpness, and you can see that it works the same way as the link blood faces operator, vanilla operator in Blender. Okay. Why am I Shift F? I should probably do a key event as well with this or create another probably another operator. I think Alt Shift F is clear. So you can use Alt Shift F to clear the faces in object mode, selected faces in object mode. Then use Shift F or Control Shift F, probably Alt Shift F or either Control Shift F. Then use Shift F to select the faces. I think that will be better. I can just add the hotkeys for that. So Shift F to select all those face loops and go. No, is the resolution. Okay, so this is the face our topology. So if you want to select this face, you can do that, then add the detail. The faces have been selected because we enable the clear selection toggle. Just or we can select multiple ones. You can go in edit object mode, then Shift F, Shift F, Shift F, just like that. Selecting this part here, it's gonna be much easier. And again, I'm going to add the before the release. I'm going to add the clear all faces selected as well. So you can just stay in edit mode and basically I stay in object mode basically pre-select the faces using this add-on. So Shift F, selected that. Uh, oh, we didn't deselect. Okay, Shift F. Oh, it selected those because we went into we are in vertex mode. So this is it does that in vertex mode. But if we are in face mode, okay. So this will be a really cool addition to the add-on, and it's also going to be free. So yeah. just have to select the you just have to select the object. And for example, if the clear select faces is already in the add-on, deselect the selected faces from object mode, and you can just select the faces that you want to dribble on, and then use the operator. So it's much faster to sketch out different designs. You just have to select the object. The prerequisite here is just to select, if you want to dribble on another object, you have to select it. Okay, so yeah, that is it. And the add-on can only be activated using the hotkeys, and I will not put it on any. I'm not planning on putting it on any menu, so you can just use um, the hotkey to activate those once you've installed it. Okay, so again, it will be free on my Patreon, and you can just download it from there. I will be if the add-on is released, I will be announcing it on my socials, the Discord, Twitter, in yeah, Threads as well, Instagram probably. It's gonna be a bit vague in Instagram because it's purely video and images, but yeah, okay. But I suggest you just become a free member on my Patreon, patreon.com/Gapi, and then you can just you will be notified when I post it. Okay, so if you have any questions, use the comment section or the link in the description. Hit subscribe and notify. Also like the video to show it to more people. And thank you for watching, and you have a nice day.